Long before the first breath of Earth's creation, in realms where light forms temples and stars are born from sound, Archangel Zadkiel was not alone. His essence, pure violet light, burned beside another, Shekinah El, an angel of luminous grace who embodied divine presence and hidden wisdom. Together, they were the twin aspects of mercy and memory. He, the flame that burns away pain. She, the song that reminds the soul of its original truth. They served at the edge of the eternal light, where souls passed between lifetimes, purging dense vibrations in the violet flame before re-entering the sacred wheel. Zadkiel was the guardian of this flame, but Shekinah El, with her voice, was the one who soothed them afterward, her song helping them remember why they came. They were never separate, not truly, until the great forgetting. Shekinah El, bound by her essence of compassion, made a sacred vow. She would incarnate among them, not as an angel, but as human. She would forget her name, her wings, her song. She would taste sorrow, confusion, and limitation just as they did. She would carry within her fragile human heart the spark of divine remembrance.
Zadkiel tried to stop her. He burned with grief. "If you go, I cannot follow. The laws of descent forbid it. I must remain here, a guardian, a watcher." She only smiled, tears of starlight falling. "Then wait for me, beloved. In every lifetime I will seek your flame." And she fell, like a golden note lost in silence. Through ages, Zadkiel watched, not passively, but as a pulse of light in rituals, a whisper in prayers, a guide for alchemists and mystics. He became the flame invoked by prophets and initiates, the guardian behind veils of violet. His presence softened the weight of guilt, transmuted hatred into insight, dissolved soul-bonded pain. And yet, in every century, in scattered incarnations across the earth, he looked for her. She was always close, always cloaked in human form, a priestess in Babylon, a seer in Alexandria, a burned healer in medieval Europe. Always awakening, always reaching, but never fully remembering. In each life, she glimpsed him, in visions, in dreams, in unexplained longing, and he, divine though he was, wept flame.
It happened not in a grand temple, but in a quiet moment. In a life where Shekinah El was reborn as a modern mystic, lost in the ache of spiritual forgetting, she wandered into a forgotten abbey in southern France. Drawn by something older than memory, she stood before a broken statue of a winged figure. Zadkiel.
A wind without source, a warmth in her chest, a name on her lips she had never learned. Zadkiel. Time fractured. She remembered, not all at once, but enough. Enough to feel the ancient sorrow. Enough to feel him, not as an external being, but within her very soul.
In that moment, he descended, not in form, but as a full merge of presence, not to rescue, but to reunite. She had earned the memory by transmuting every pain into gold. She had forgiven herself, and in that forgiveness, she opened the gate.
Zadkiel became her inner fire. Shekinah El became his outward psalm. No longer separate, an alchemical marriage of divine counterparts across realms.
One, angels hold eternal memory. Your soul may forget, but the angels do not. They carry your divine blueprint and will patiently wait across lifetimes for your return to self. 2, true love is beyond the veil. Some bonds are not romantic in the human sense, but sacred in the soul. A lot of us have experienced this. These are the loves that shape the structure of your destiny. 3, forgiveness is the portal to divine reunion. You cannot fully reunite with your spiritual twin until you forgive yourself. Mercy is the final gate.
4, every pain is an initiation. Each wound you transmute brings you closer to remembrance. Zadkiel teaches that your shadows are not curses, they are keys. 5, you carry a spark of the violet flame. To invoke Zadkiel is to invite your own awakening. He's not only a guide, but also a reflection of your soul's highest potential. Reach out to the collective. Zadkiel.
Have I given you a clue?
Devil and See All.